Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's see the results of how the recycling symbol was created. There was a design competition to create a symbol that would represent recycled paper, and he decided to give it a go, and it only took a day or two. In sentence E, I realized that seems ridiculous. What is that making reference to? It's making reference to the time it took for him to create it because it was a very short time. It only took a day or two. Continue. For something that has been so successful. What is this something making reference to? To the symbol, to his design related to recycled paper. Afterwards, he makes a reference to why it had only taken a day or two, because the idea of arrows and angles were already in his mind because he had previously done one but related to recycling wastewater. So there's grammatical and semantic connection. Grammatical connection, that, something, and semantic connection here below, making reference why it took only a day or two. 38. Let's see the context. There was a problem with that design related to recycling wasted water, and it is that it was two-dimensional. But then he remembered a field trip that he had done in school, and they took him and he saw how paper was fed over rollers as it was printed. B refers to I used what I had seen. What is this? What I had seen making reference to? How paper was fed over rollers as it was printed. This gave him a different perspective to design because the three arrows looked like folded over paper, which means it was three-dimensional and not two-dimensional. So the problem was solved. Let's go to 39. He is talking about his feelings when he won the competition. Was he excited? Not that excited. In G, it gives us the reasons why he wasn't so excited. I had an exaggerated sense of my own importance. After the gap, he continues with the same idea. Due to his own importance, he expected to win. Of course, I would win. 39, the connection is more related to meaning than grammar. Then he moved to Los Angeles and he focused on urban planning instead of design. However, he was constantly mentioning that he had won the competition, and for this reason, he was afraid that they would think he was more interested in graphics than urban planning. The idea is that he shouldn't have worried. Why? Because nothing happened to the symbol. This idea is also repeated after the gap. Nothing happened to the symbol. And he remember seeing it only once and then not seeing it again. And this it is making reference to the symbol. In 41, he went to Amsterdam and there he saw his symbol. It was on a big recycling bin and it was bigger than a beach ball, and this is expressed with exclamation. This exclamation expresses surprise. Why is he surprised? Because he hadn't thought about it. And it is making reference to his symbol. He continues with, and there it was right in my face. So he's seeing it directly as it is expressed in the text. I saw my symbol personally. I was seeing it. After the gap, he makes reference again to his surprise, but with a phrasal verb, taken aback. I was really taken aback. Realmente estaba sorprendido. So he emphasizes this. First with the exclamation and second with the phrasal verb. In 42, he's talking positively about what he feels for the symbol now and why. He feels prouder because it's widely seen. He considers it more important than before. 8 begins with still, which introduces the same meaning as however and but. So he's going to introduce a contrary idea of what he has made a reference before. So even though he is proud, he doesn't want to be defined by it. It making reference to his design of the recycling symbol. After the gap, he continues the idea of not being defined by the design. There's more to me than the recycling symbol. Bye bye.